to Ball and Burgers and another exciting episode with me, Colin. First of all, I'm going to apologize for this video coming out really late. I knew I had to do this video, but then time kind of slipped away from me. I had a hardcore gaming session this morning with Patrick playing some Call of Duty, and then I had some other stuff that I went around and did, and I just kind of slipped my mind that I had to do my video today. But here it is, better late than never, I say. So since this video is really late, I wanted to do the Pokemon personalities that Mikey did, but I feel that I definitely need more time to do it because I want to do a good job like he did. So I may do it this weekend, possibly. That's something that is going to come, and look forward to it. So something that I really wanted to talk about, I wanted to kind of like talk a little bit about something different other than other than video games. I want to talk about real life, and what I want to talk about is I kind of want to talk about relationships. And one of the things that I've seen in college, between men and women and just people in general, is that mainly men and women. Yeah, the men. I want to include everyone, but this is mainly for men and women. Is that women are afraid to ask guys out, and I don't understand it. I really don't understand what the big problem is. I don't understand what the big problem is as to why girls are afraid to ask guys out. I mean, look at guys. Why is there a unwritten rule saying that guys have to ask the girl out? If you're interested in somebody, they're not going to know until you tell them. And then I have noticed a lot more people are a lot more like okay with being in a relationship, and they're not really labeled. They go out and they kind of go on dates, like they hang out and do stuff together, and they're like interested in each other. But that's like as far as it goes, and then they don't want to put a label on it or serious. And it's like, then what is that? Really? I mean, when I look at relationships, I'm more of kind of like an old school traditional role kind of that I'm thinking about. But at the same time, I can also like be the opposite. So, I mean, I would love to cook for my girlfriend. It's something that I like to do. I like to cook when I have everything and find a good recipe and stuff. My girlfriend doesn't necessarily have to be the only one that cooks. Same thing with laundry. I can do laundry. I know how to do laundry. Why would I make my girlfriend do all the laundry? I can do it. Why not? I'm perfectly capable. Same thing with just one thing that I really hate. I hate washing dishes. I hate that. It's the one thing that I really hate. But so that's kind of like my thing with like relationships is I think people really need to be sincere about them. Not saying that people aren't sincere about them, but also girls need to not be afraid. I mean, girl power, right? That's what it is. Women power, like feminism. Like feminism is empowering women. In my point of view, feminism is empowering women. Like, go women, you can do everything that a man can do. Then do it, but don't be afraid to do it. That's the thing that I think is like strange with that push for feminism, is that women want all these like rights, not rights, they have all the same rights as us, but they want to be recognized the same as men and everything like that. But then I know a lot of women that are like, oh no, I'm kind of like shy, let a man do it, like I don't want to do it. So I mean, granted, there are some women that want to be recognized, that can do everything a man can do and everything like that. Like, there's some women that want to take that and they want to be respected for it. And then, but there's the majority of women that I know of, they're more like, oh, I'm gonna be, innocent, weak, or whatever, and let my man take care of me and stuff like that. And it's like, really? No, I want someone who is really independent, not like super independent, but a little bit more independent than like those women that are like, I don't know. I want a little bit of independence to where like sometimes a girl would be like, hey, I'm gonna take you out on a date. Oh, really? What? All right, yeah, let's do it. Or like, oh, the biggest one is when you ask them, hey, where do you want to eat? And they actually give you an answer. That would be great. That would be fantastic. I don't understand. That drives me like that really grinds my gears. Is when I ask my girlfriend, I say, hey, where do you want to eat? Oh, I don't know. Oh, okay. Are you hungry? No, not really. Oh, then we don't have to go out. And then I hear her complaining. Oh, well, I'm really hungry. My stomach hurts. We need to eat. Well, then why didn't you pick a place to go eat? Why not? Why didn't you? Oh, because you didn't want to eat. So? You still wanted to, so then why didn't we go? I mean, I still would have probably ordered something and just would have saved it for later or something like that. Just, why? Just be assertive and say, yeah, we're going to go do this. Okay, I'm not going to object. I'm not going to say, no, we're not going to do that. No, if you want to go do something, yeah, that's what a relationship is. It's a two-way street. So that's just my little spiel about relationships. I really don't have much more to say. That was just kind of like something that's on my mind. Another thing that's, I guess I can talk about is I'm going to a conference in February. I think it's like February 19th or something like that, I want to say. And it's called the Illinois Residence Hall Association. I'm part of the hall council here at the residence hall, and then the person who's in charge of us is RHA, which is the Residence Hall Association, and that's for NIU. And then the conference that I'm going to is all the residence hall associations around Illinois. So all the universities that have a residence hall, they all come together, and then they share programs. They do cheers and chants together. They trade like spirit items that they create and they give away. They do a whole bunch of other cool stuff that they do. Hang out, have a good time, meet other people from around the state, and you just learn so much from them. And that, like, it's a great experience to meet other people around your state that love the association that you're part of too. And so I actually got accepted to go and be on the delegation for that, so that's really cool. And the theme for the conference is going to be Disney themed, or animated, like Disney Pixar. It's Disney Pixar. So I'm really excited, and people dress up and everything like that. So I think like the before the question when you applied to go to the conference, one of the questions was what Disney Pixar character do you think you're most like? And the person that I say I'm most like is, drumroll, Woody from Toy Story. And I think that I am Woody because I believe that I am just like, I'm a leader. From the first one, I like being the leader. I like being in charge. I like making the decisions for a group. And when in the first movie, especially when Buzz Lightyear comes in, Woody was definitely more like, who is this guy? Like, no, stop taking my position. You're treading on my toes, which I'm kind of like, yeah, don't step on my toes. This is my position. Like, back off. And then, but eventually, like, after like doing things together and stuff like that, they became like real good friends, and then they learned how to like be buddies and work with together and be leaders together. And that's kind of how I am as well. Like, at first, I'm just like, whoa, step off. But then you start to get to know me, and I start to get to know you a little bit more. Then it's like, all right, then we can do this together. So that's why I believe that I am Woody. So I believe that I'm Woody. But what about you guys? So Mikey did the Pokemon personalities, but what about your Disney Pixar character? If you had to pick who you are, if you were like put into a Disney Pixar movie, who would you be? Would you be Nemo from Finding Nemo? Would you be Dory? Would you be... There's so many Disney Pixar movies that you can choose from. Would you be Flip from A Bug's Life? Would you be Wall-E? Who knows? So let me know, and if you want to share who you would be, then leave a comment down below, and don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. And without further ado, I say adios and have a great one.